we. This life is all about me. This life is all about you. This life is all about we. Is it? I want to talk about the little paradox today. That life is all about me, and life is absolutely nothing to do with me. We love diving into these paradoxes. So, everything in life that we experience in our dream, in our simulation, in our expression outwardly, is an expression of ourselves. Everything that we see, everything that we feel, every being that we experience is an aspect of ourselves reflected back to ourselves, mirrored to ourselves. So, if that is true, that means all of life is about me. But the paradox is, life is absolutely nothing to do with me and everything to do with everything and everyone and every sun, every turn, every moment, every movement about the whole of us. For we are one, but we're expressing ourselves as a little one me. This little one me is part of this unified whole that we call we. And you who hear these words are part of this one unified whole called we, except you're looking through the lens of a little me, as this one is looking through the lens of a little me. And so while simultaneously life is all about me, everything is me, all the things I like about life is part of me, all the things I don't like about life is part of me, everything that I see, including this tree, including the sky, including the wind, including the person that abused you, including the person who loves you, are part of the me, part of the you, part of the whole, but our life is nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with, quote, them. It's how we serve, how we see, how we share with the parts of me that appear as we. The parts of me that appear as we is the whole. And the paradox is the part of me that is experienced in this world is completely and totally unique. One aspect, one perspective on infinite potential that is whole and complete and is only one perspective of this whole perfect, complete system of beingness. So it's all about me and it's nothing to do with me. Everything that you see is an expression of you. Everything, all that I see in you is showing me a part of me and it's nothing to do with me. Everything that we see and experience in the world is showing us aspects of ourselves, including the inanimate objects, including the ideas, the intangibles, the untangibles. Don't know if either of those are a word. Intangible. Are showing a part of ourself, showing a part of the me. But actually, the little me, the me doesn't exist. So it's all about me, and me doesn't exist. We have to dance in the paradox to really recognize you, we, me are one. We project a world into being that shows the part of me appearing as something else, appearing as trees, as land, as suns, as people, as events, showing aspects of me that we can call we, like my wife, my son, you watching this video, strangers you meet on the street, all the beings you've ever walked past and never spoken to, a part of you, appearing as the we that we are from a unique perspective called me, little me. And that unique perspective called me doesn't actually exist. It's just a fleeting dream. Me, me, me. Me, 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 you, 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 it all comes back to the same tone, the vibrational tone, the primordial Om. First sound in the beginning, there was the word. So it's all about me, because everything that I experience is a part of me. And it's nothing to do with me, because there is no me. There is only the we, and not we in the sense of 8 billion people plus all the light beings and extraterrestrials. We, I am. We, consciousness. Not we, individuals. There are no individuals. The great sage Ramana Maharshi was asked a question one time. I think it was a man who was very troubled by his family, or just troubled by life in general, and troubled by other people. And he asked Sri Ramana, how to deal with the challenge of other people, how to deal with people in general, how to deal with others. And Sri Ramana says, there are no others. So the man was speaking to Sri Ramana as an other, and Ramana as no other was experiencing and expressing, there are no others. There is no me, there is no you, there isn't actually any we. But our expression, our experience on this earth, in this dream, in this simulation, is me pushed out into everything that I see, so that I can remember myself as we, and eventually dissolve even the idea of we, to remember there is just this, just consciousness, just beingness that isn't divided, it isn't separated. It's not separated into me, you, me. It can't divide itself, but it can dream itself, and we are that dream. And so it's all about me, because everything I see is me, and there is no me, there is no you, there is no we, and we get to experience this dance of duality, this dance of polarity, and if we so choose, this dance of the paradox of seemingly opposing truths simultaneously existing in a field of nothing. So whenever you get triggered, it's me. Whenever you get excited, it's me. Whenever you get happy, it's me. Whenever you get sad, it's me. Whenever someone does something to you, it's me. Whenever someone doesn't love you, it's me. Whenever someone loves you, it's me. Whenever someone acknowledges you, sees you, and hears you, it's me. Whenever the tree falls, it's me. Whenever you stub your toe, it's me. Whenever you achieve something, it's me. Whenever you fail, it's me. Everything is me. Everything in this dream is me. Everything that you see, experience, taste, touch, sense, know, is an aspect of me. And all the people that make up what we call we are part of ye, looking back at ye. Only for my Irish brothers and sisters, we can poetically use ye. So it's all about me, and it's nothing to do with me. We are all one. There is no me, you. There is only we, and there ultimately is no we either. Can we dance in this space of paradox, where it's not the space of this or that? It's the space, the no thing, spaceless space, where everything is true, everything is false, and everything is neither. So if we can see ourselves in everything, we can be ourselves as everything. What we judge, what we condemn, what we separate, what we classify, we separate into me's and me's and you's. And we humans have an amazing ability of creating little things called tribes and groups, where we put the good we's over here and the bad we's over here. The people that agree with me are in my we. We are all one over here, us we's. But those we's I don't like. That religion I don't like. That color, that gender, that blah blah blah. Separation, classification, domination, subjugation. Separation leads to subjugation. of the little me's. And the we's over here and the we's over there. We are all one except for those. The mind wants an answer. The mind wants to be right. The ego mind, the little me wants to know how it works. It wants to know because the little humans have been programmed to get the right answer. In the conditioning child prisons, you're awarded for getting the right answer. You're conditioned and programmed to strive for getting the right answer. We're never taught to ask the right questions. We're not taught how to think. We're not taught how to feel, how to experience, and how to see that there are expressions and experiences of paradox. Life is a continuous paradox. We'll have strongly held beliefs early in our life and we discard them in teenage years, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. We like someone one day, we don't like them the next. We're following this 1 month and the next year it's gone. We feel ecstatic one moment or sad the next. So it's all about me, me, me. And me, 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 all comes back to the sacred tone. First sound. Primordial O. In the beginning. I am. Before the end, I am, and after the apparent ending, I am. I am is our state of awareness, state of knowing, not awareness of something, it's awareness itself. And awareness doesn't have a me, a you, or a we. Me has a perspective of awareness. One perspective on infinite potential. So there's infinite potentials, all simultaneously existing. There's nothing new under heaven. Everything already exists. Creation is finished. There's no creating a reality. Everything is already here. Everything is already so, but we get the gift, and this is where choice comes, we get the gift of having one perspective as a little me on infinite potentials and allowing that to play out, allowing that to appear in front of us while we think we're doing something. And we do the thing called fall asleep and wake up, but awareness is unchanged by that. Awareness knows the one that apparently went to sleep, be that figuratively or literally every night when we have the death called sleep, or the falling asleep and forgetting who we are and waking up. But awareness is unchanged by that. When you can tell a story about falling asleep and waking up, I had a good sleep last night, I went to sleep last night and I woke up refreshed, or I woke up tired. What tells that story? Awareness. And awareness is unchanged by what we are doing. So it's all about me, 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 and there is no me. There's nothing to do with me. And me lives as much life as it has within awareness, along with you and we, and all of those are simply a dream of awareness to allow itself to be aware of itself through an apparent separate part of itself, through an individual perspective of itself. Because all of everything, awareness, I am, consciousness, God, all of these names that cannot name the unnameable, are simply a dream of consciousness looking back upon itself through an individualized lens called me. So if we go to a radical non-dual way of looking at this, and some people, there can never be any conversation, there can never be any talk. You can all radical non-duality will say is There is no me, there is no you, nothing means anything. And from that perspective, it is true. And the me lives in a body, in a world where people and places and events have infinite opportunities of expression of life. So you can have war, you can have peace, you can have love, you can have hate, you can have joy, you can have depression. Awareness is untouched by these, but the me is very much touched by these. The we is touched by these. Me and you are touched by these. So the one perspective you are, I am, called me, remembers that it's all me expressed outwardly to look like you and they, while simultaneously holding the knowing that you, me, we are one, and ultimately live inside as a dream of awareness of God, of consciousness. So it simultaneously means nothing and it means everything to me. It simultaneously is important and frivolous. And so the mastery and the challenge and the joy of a human life is the ability to make it all about me. So there's no bypassing, there's no blaming, there's no judging, there's no striving. Everything is me. Everything here is me. It's all about me. And all the me's that appears as the you's are part of me. And all the me's and you's that are the we, let's just talk about Earth, that are the we, are the collective of you's and me's that are one. And that all of that appears as a dream inside awareness, inside God. You have a unique perspective as the me. You have a unique perspective of a you. You have a unique perspective of the you looking at a me. You have a unique perspective as the we looking at the yous and the me's. But awareness, which is the home to it all, which is the source of it all, is unchanged by you, me, or we. It's not touched by our changing ideas. So this paradox is to be able to live fully as me, honor you, remember we, and be awareness. So can we live our lives full out as me? Can we honor the yous, which are the other me? Can we remember ourselves as a we, especially in times of war and famine and hurt and triggers and traumas, and simultaneously hold the awareness that can't be held, that can't be named, that can't be separated, that was never born, that can never die, that knows no individual, that is always here, ever present, not in a location, and not separate from anything. It is the very ground of all things and no things and beyond. Me, you, we. Silence is the only answer for awareness. Awareness is not the thing we call awareness or consciousness or God. None of those can name this. It can't be spoken of. It's ridiculous. Like speaking about non-duality is ridiculous. It's hilarious. It's a cosmic joke. But still, little me's and you's and we's, as these unique sparks of divinity that can't be named, have this blessed gift of being able to interact, making love, walking, of talking, of singing, of dancing, of crying, of opening, of closing, forgetting, of remembering, of learning, of teaching. Me. You. We. So the invitation is to find out for yourself. Are you able to dance in the paradox? Do you have to prove your point? Do you need to, are you still being rewarded for being right? Are you still holding on to an identity of me or you or we or I am? Even do you make an identity out of non-duality? Make an identity out of knowing something, and simultaneously dancing in this paradox of living full out as the me, giving your all as the me, joyfully being me, loving and honoring the me's that appear as you, serving, because it is all about, from one perspective, it's all about me. From another perspective, it's absolutely nothing to do with me, and it's all about all of the yous that we call we. And when we step back and dissolve and disappear, when there's no me left, there's no you or no we remember I am. We remember silence. We remember that all I know is I know nothing. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to get, there's nowhere to go, you can't get it wrong. There's no heaven, hell, stellar gateways, portals. There is just I amness. And I amness doesn't have an opinion, it doesn't have an answer at 2222 with 2222. It doesn't have answers, it doesn't need to argue, it doesn't need to prove its point, it doesn't need to be identified, it doesn't have any answer. There is no answer. It is answering. And all of these words for these 22 minutes and 47 seconds mean absolutely nothing. There's nothing being given here, there's nothing being offered, there's nothing new, there's nothing unique. And this is one perspective on infinite potential. This is just an expression of what is. It's just this. It doesn't need comment, it doesn't need idea, it doesn't need anything. There is no need. The joy of being, the gratitude of being, the peace of being. I am. So at the moment, I am, the little me is doing dopamine detox, which has been absolutely amazing, which for me mostly means social media and reading, which are some little bit of food as well. But I plan to do it for 7 days, and it's just been so amazing and so profoundly beautiful that I've continued to do it. And so I am live streaming here, but I'm not on any of these platforms. I am available on Messenger. I am available on YouTube if you want to comment below. We'll continue with this for a little while and see how it goes. And we will continue to share. We're doing our 33 days of gratitude. For any women or mothers of projects at the moment, my beloved, who's down there doing yoga at the moment, she's launching Womb of the Rose, a gathering of women once a month, free gathering in the Zoom Womb to support women, to support mothers. She'll be offering breathwork and beautiful, sacred, safe space. If you're interested in that, go to heartleader.love/womb. And this one is calling on the brothers who are ready to step up to meet our sisters, to catch up, so to speak, and embody and live as this divine masculinity, to open to this new way of being and seeing what it is to be a man, a dominant masculine energy that is completely connected and immersed in the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy. space of the lone wolf, doing it all alone, in competition and comparison, and finding that masculine edge again with the softness and the gentleness of an opened heart, embodied as a masculine energy, able to hold space, true space, embodied space, and deeply connected with the joy, the heart, the softness, the lightness. If you are a brother, a man, a father of a project, you feel called to this. Or if you are a sister, a mother that has a man in your life that feels they may benefit from this, go to heartleader.love/brotherhood. Okay. Me, you, we. Wonder if you can hear this farmer in the background shouting at his animals. He does every morning. We love him and surround him in peace and blessings, as the animals as well. We will leave it there. Until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are